This video is sponsored by PokemonStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCGO code cards. They have literally everything from Vivid Voltage already up on stock to specific promo codes like Eternatus. Definitely check out the website and use the coupon code ZapdosTCG for 5% of your next order. Also, this video is sponsored by cardmarket.com. This is a platform I personally use every day. If you're from Europe, you're obligated to check out this website. It's fantastic. You can sell your own cards or purchase cards from people all across Europe. So definitely check out both of my sponsors. You're gonna help me out a ton. So thanks again for tuning in for this video. Enjoy. What's up YouTube, it's ZapdosTCG here and welcome back to another TCG battle video on my channel. Today it's time to be playing with the fighting types. Coalossal VMAX and Sirfetch'd V is going to be quite the interesting deck build for sure. Coalossal VMAX is a VMAX with 330 HP, but we can buff that up with the stone fighting energy. For every one of these, the opponent smacks 20 less damage to our fighting type. So if you get a lot of these on in combination with the buff padding will increase our HP by 50 because we have a retreat cost of 4, so that's gonna be 380 HP, and we get the damage buff with stone fighting energy. Very insane. Also, Coalossal VMAX is an attacker for only 1 energy, so for 1 single attachment you can use Eruption Shot, 40 damage, and discard the top card of your deck. If it's an energy card, you slap 90 damage. So how do we get the energy on top of the deck? Glad you asked. We're gonna be having Oranguru with Primed Wisdom to put a card from our hand on top of the deck, so that could be the energy you want. Also, you accelerate the energy, so it does state here, if that is an energy card, you can accelerate it. So it can also be a special energy, stone fighting energy for instance, and that's gonna be busted for sure. Also, we have access to a new item card, Rotom Foam, the one from Champion's Path, which helps you out to put 1 card on top of the deck, so that helps out as well. We have Great Catcher because, I don't know if you've noticed, but Coalossal loves eating up the Dennis, as you can see here, eating up the Dennis GXs. And we also have 3 copies of Boss Doors because you want to take down those Crobat Vs, because Crobat V is weak to fighting, the Dennis is weak to fighting, Eternitis V is weak to fighting, so PikaRom is weak to fighting, lots of fighting weak stuff in the meta game. Why are we running Lily's Pokédoll? That's very nice because we can abuse Mallow and Lana and then give up the Lily's Pokédoll. So it's kind of like a pivot, but also you can hide behind it if you use something like the reset stamp. It also works out with that. We have 1 copy of Air Balloon, slap it onto your Oranguru, you're gonna be fine for sure. And also if you switch into Sirfetch'd V, it can actually absorb all the fighting energies. If you want to use a 2-prizer instead of your big VMAX, you can also go with that. There's 2 Great Balls in here, 2 Communication, as well as 4 Quick Balls. So that's gonna help us out, and with extra consistency in the form of Rotom Foam, you can actually put something on top of the deck and get it immediately with Oranguru, which could be the supporter of choice. So you don't need Jirachi in this list, we have a Rotom Foam to do that for us. And we also have Martial Arts Dojo. If we're behind in prize cards, we slap a 40 extra damage, and that's insane because that will put the Eruption Shot to 170 because that's definitely busted. If this is an energy, you slap 90 more damage, which is 130, and with the Fighting Dojo, you slap 170, which 1-hit KOs Eternatus VMAX. So this is a very solid archetype. We're going to be playing some rounds with it. Hopefully you guys are excited for this video. If you are excited, be sure to let me know by destroying that like button. And without further ado, let's play with a new VMAX archetype, which probably will be tier 1.5 because it actually smacks a lot of relevant things for weakness. Also, it has a huge amount of HP, so don't worry about the ADP matchup. They could be using Mawile on your Dedenne GXs, but just discard them with your Quick Balls. You should be fine. And also, you can use Oranguru to put something like the Denny on top of the deck, so Mawile GX never works. Do we want to go first with this archetype? I guess so, because that means you can go evolving the second turn. So we have Coalossal V to start off with. Very nice Pokemon. I didn't actually showcase Coalossal V because this needs way too many energies, which you'll never get off. So it is here. It's up against the Darkness type, which is awesome. Very nice to showcase that we will have a good matchup against that. We get a Mulligan. We also have a Quick Balloon, so this should be okay. They have Dangerous Drill, so I'm actually very worried to get rid of like the stone. He has Dangerous Drill, so for now, I wonder, he could get rid of our energy, which is something we don't want. So for now, I'm just going to give the basic energy. We're actually going to go for... We also have a Rotom Foam, which is very nice. We're going to go for Quick Ball, getting ourselves an Oranguru. Yeah, it seems fine. We also have the communication to find ourselves Coalossal V Max. Okay, Prime and Wisdom. We're gonna be putting. Actually, I'm gonna go with, yeah, Rotom Phone could also put something on top of the deck that we want. First things first, I'm actually going to be putting the energy on top. We will do that again next turn, but just in case. Okay, we have Communication, we have Rotom Phone, which I'm actually going to be abusing next turn. So this is actually looking good. The Sableye will probably go down. We have Boss's Orders. This is a perfect hand to start off with. Whatever he has, if it's Eternatus, we will slap it down. We have Boss's Orders. We can put the energy on top of the deck. It's already on top of the deck to start off with. He could be using Marnie, but that's not going to help his setup up, and we should be okay. Also, this fella is weak to grass, which is a little bit annoying. He could hide behind it, but we do have Boss, so whatever is the case. Also, this is a Dark City, which means the Sableye has free retreat. Every Darkness type has free retreat right now. The only thing we're gonna do is like communicate. There's the Marnie, which you never want to see. Maybe I should have actually attached that air balloon already. Not that it's gonna matter anyhow. So let's see here. Ooh, not what you wanted to see at all. Wow, this fella definitely made sure we didn't get anything. Maybe the Rotom Phone could have protected us against the Marnie. Maybe we should have abused it, but we already put an energy on top of the deck. Yeah, not what you wanted to see. Either way, if we're falling behind in prize cards, we can go with the amazing way to one-hit KO Eternatus VMAX. He Martied himself, so that is interesting. Okay, there's a Quick Ball. We will see Crobat V, so our plan of using Boss's Orders on Eternatus V is probably not going to work out immediately. And we are in a situation here that, okay, he has Eternatus and now a Crobat comes along. Okay, hopefully Oranguru will find ourselves a great supporter or a Quick Ball so we can find the Danny or the Crobat to draw us out of this situation, because this is not looking too bright here. For sure. Okay. This is interesting. We hit for weakness, but not on Sableye. Sableye has a grass weakness, and yeah, he morphed this to a ridiculous thing here. Okay, let's go. We're gonna go for Coalossal VMAX. That's actually not a bad top deck. We will, yeah, it doesn't matter which one we attach because we can accelerate special energies. Let's put this on top. Another energy, okay. Another energy. Actually, now that I think about it, we're gonna attach this one. Yeah. And now we're gonna go for the Eruption Shot, which is actually going to be slapping 130, and we are almost ready for G-Max Boulder. I didn't attach that Stone Fighting because he has Dangerous Drill, as we've seen from his opening hand. So we can now start using G-Max Boulder of all things. We have 330 HP, so he could technically take us down. But then he will attach an energy, attack us, and we'll be in a situation where things go crazy. This is actually not bad. We also have Mallow and Lana, so I'm now regretting not equipping it with an air balloon, that Oranguru. But it's fine either way. Okay, he's putting a lot of damage counters with Zigzagoon. Will he find enough? He needs to slap 270, and he needs to then have lots of Scoop Up Net and Zigzagoons. He already used 2 Great Ball, 2 Communication. Maybe he whiffs on something, which would be perfect for us. Yeah, attachment going onto the Eternatus V. There's the Great Ball. Will we see Eternatus VMAX? Nope, there's a Crobat. He already has 6 cards in his hand, so he's only going to be able to draw 1 card with that. Is he going to do it? Yes or no? He martyred himself to a low hand size, so he punished himself. And we actually top deck the Coalossal VMAX, a very interesting Pokemon for sure. And we also have access to Sirfetch'd. If we have Sirfetch'd in a switch, or actually just if we top deck Sirfetch'd, we can also attack with Sirfetch'd, keeping our Coalossal V alive. And we can rely on Mallow and Lana. Okay, Dangerous Drill. He's getting rid of the Dark City to lower his hand size so he can draw 3 cards. The good news is he will not be able to get rid of our special energies because I don't know how many Dangerous Drills he's running. Okay, another Zigzagoon ping. We are at 300 HP. Okay, it's just passing the turn. That's totally fine. Okay, Rotom Phone can put something on top of the deck, and then we can draw it out with Oranguru. I think that is the perfect play here. Okay, there's a Quick Ball or a Marnie. I wonder what we should do here. Drawing more cards is obviously busted. So we're gonna go with Quick Ball. Putting the Quick Ball on top. Now we can actually find that Quick Ball. Just gonna save a Mallow and Lana here. Ta-ta! Gonna be attaching that Stone Fighting energy so we can go through this fella. And we're gonna go with a Quick Ball. And we will draw a bazillion amount of cards with Crobat. So Crobat first. Ta-ta! Alright, we have the insane amount of HP buff padding. He's not gonna go through that. He already wasted his dangerous drill right here. Reset stamp, probably not necessary, but we could get ourselves... Yeah, the Oranguru is pretty busted, not gonna get rid of that. We're actually going to find ourselves another Coalossal V. If the other one goes down, potentially we could get ourselves out of that situation. Maybe another Oranguru, it's fine either way. So let's go with Marnie. And this Coalossal VMAX now has an insane amount of HP. Martial Arts Dojo could also potentially get more damage off if we need to. Primate Wisdom, don't think we will need anything for now. So not gonna be, yeah, also get rid of that Great Catcher that we don't need. What do we get? We get a Great Ball. Great Ball could be useful next turn. So for now, let's go. We can actually not one-hit KO him with the Eruption Shot, but we're just gonna go for G-Max Boulder. Also, if Eruption Shot, if there was an energy on top of the deck, we could have gotten another Stone Energy onto our Coalossal VMAX, making it even more tankier than ever before. And right now, if we want to survive, yeah, he needs to smack 270, get more Galarian Zigzagoon and get Dangerous Drill. That's a whole lot to ask for, right? Okay, there's the Dangerous Drill instantly getting rid of our buff padding, which is very crucial. Now he could slap for 270, but he will need to find more cards. And if he knocks us out, he takes 3 prize cards, and we can actually use the Martial Arts Dojo to our advantage to knock him out. So whatever the case is, this Eternatus VMAX will go down. Unless he has something like a Reset Stamp. Oh, not to mention, we also have Stone Fighting Energy, reducing the damage output. So Dread Ant only slapping 190, so that is insane. Look at this fella go. Okay, we have another Coalossal VMAX. We're gonna be slapping down the Martial Arts Dojo while we can. And in this scenario, we can actually go for the attack here, but actually want to draw some more things out of the deck. We will not need another Coalossal V, because we're gonna take so many prize cards. We're just gonna get rid of them while we can and draw as many things as possible. So, Rotom Phone, what can we put on top of the deck? Maybe the Mallow Lana could be nice, or the Boss Orders for next turn for game. Yeah, the Boss Orders is on top. We can go for Research, get rid of this. We have the boss. There's another way we can buff the HP. Well, we will just let this guy go down. Slapping down this, another Stone Fighting Energy. I don't think he has multiple of these things going around. Communication. Yeah, I'm gonna put a boss on top, so if he reset stamps, we should be okay. Okay, let's go. G-Max Boulder. Pff, just taking down Eternatus instantly. Okay, we get an energy. And a Sirfetch'd. What else? The Lily's Pokédoll. Yeah, Sirfetch'd was priced, otherwise we could have like used Mallow and Lana to switch, get all the energies and knocked him out with Sirfetch'd, but Sirfetch'd was priced. I think only a one-off is necessary in this kind of a deck. There goes Crobat V. Drawing him more cards, he definitely needs to find something like Reset Stamp or Marnie, or he's done for. We also have 2 Orangurus to work with, so the only thing we will need to do is like put something on top of the deck, use the Eruption Shot, and have Boss's Orders at the same time. And since we put Boss's Orders on top, we should be okay. Okay, Zigzagoon Pinks. This fella has 380 HP. Okay, the Marnie, we predicted that. We will probably draw into the boss. I wonder how many energies we have left. Okay, we have an energy. It's game. It is game. So Zigzagoon Pinks coming down. Is he go? Yeah, he has the Dread Ant knocking us out. We will just eat up a little Zigzagoon or a Crobat. I think Crobat is necessary. There's 3 Crobats on his bench, which is ridiculous. So Coalossal VMAX in the house. Very busted archetype for sure. We will boss the Crobat full art. We will use Oranguru, putting the energy on top. And now we will knock him out. So that is well played. We can even slap down a doll if need be, but it's not necessary. Eruption Shot, bam! There we go. 260, and Eternatus no longer an issue with this archetype in the meta game. Also, PikaRom will be crying in the corner, unfortunately. It did see a resurgence in the late phase of the Darkness Ablaze content, but now Eternatus and PikaRom both get smacked by a new VMAX in town, and that's Coalossal VMAX. Okay, we're up against probably a fire type. We'll see how that goes. So against Eternatus, we had an awesome time. We won the coin flip, again, going first. We have Crobat, we have the DAA. We just need to set up 1 Coalossal. That's also the reason why we're running 4 copies of that. We have Coalossal to start off with. Next turn, if we have the VMAX, we can go for it instantly. Come on, what is this? It is another Darkness archetype. Interesting, for sure. Let's use the attachment over here. We could go for Martial Arts Dojo already. Not gonna do it. Ooh. Putting the Coalossal VMAX on top is definitely something I would love to do. Yeah, next turn we put this on top. Fine. We're just with a lone Coalossal VMAX. We could use the switch if we have a Lily's Pokédoll, but we will get rid of the special conditions if we evolve. So the Slowbro is not gonna be doing too much here. Only 10 damage. Like, what is that? Special conditions not good. So Eternatus being very popular on the ladder today. Attachment going there. Okay, there's a rapid fire poison. We are poisoned. Oh no, 10 damage. That's only 10 damage for now. Okay, he switches around to Eternatus. Gonna be slapping some damage. Okay, the Marnie is good. That means we draw into our Coalossal VMAX, which is something I definitely wanted. The only thing we will need is... there's Oranguru. Oh, busted. This Eternatus will go down because the only thing we will need is to draw into an energy, which is very easy with this archetype for sure. We have Coalossal VMAX. We have the DAA, so whatever's the case, this fella's going down for sure. And that means he loses in energy. Unless he retreats to the bench again. Is he going to slap some damage? Yeah, he is going to go for Power Accelerator. Does he have an energy in hand to accelerate? Okay, he does have an energy in hand to accelerate. And we already have 40 damage onto ourselves. Luckily, we do have buff padding to go along with that. So for now, I wonder. We're actually going to be slapping down Oranguru, going to be VMAXing, so evolving, getting rid of the special conditions, getting that buff padding, using a Crobat for good old times, drawing some cards. We do have an energy of the turn which we can put on top, so let's put this buff padding fella over here. This, there we go, getting ourselves energy on top could be nice. We will get some prize cards, so we're actually going to get rid of this Quick Ball, finding ourselves another Coalossal V. We do have Mallow and Lana to work with. Let's put an energy on top with the Primate Wisdom, and yeah, let's get rid of this first Eternatus. For sure, let's go. Eruption Shot. Bam! And we get an extra attachment, so the only thing we will need is getting an energy, knocking out anything in our path, or finding, yeah, we have Sirfetch'd. Sirfetch'd with Mallow Lana is busted. We heal off Coalossal VMAX and strike for 200 damage, definitely against fighting weak stuff, for instance, Galarian, Slowbro, Eternatus, it doesn't matter. And I don't think he's going to be able to one-hit KO Coalossal VMAX unless he relies on the poison damage with lots of Crogunks. Then maybe, but we still have the 50 extra HP as well as the buff from the stone fighting energy. For sure, we're going to use Mallow Lana. We can go pivot Lily's Pokédoll and attack with Coalossal VMAX, or we can go for Galarian Sirfetch'd, but then we will lose a lot of energy. So it all depends on if the opponent has what it takes. Definitely enjoying myself playing Coalossal VMAX. It's a very nice archetype. I actually underestimated it a little bit because it's a new archetype, but seeing as Eternatus is good, PikaRom is good, and the bench is filled with like Crobats and all that, in this metagame, Coalossal VMAX is a good card. For sure. There is Eternatus. Research coming along. Let's see here. We have the boss. In the discard pile, there's one Galarian, one Toxicroak, so that's going to be putting 3 damage counters onto ourselves. Will he find another Toxicroak or not? That is the question. Okay, there's Eternatus VMAX. It's not a Toxicroak. How many Toxicroaks does he run? Maybe a 3-3 line? Maybe a 4-4 line. You have seen crazier things happening. Dreadnought, and we are poisoned as well. Oh boy. Barely hanging in there, barely hanging in there. So for now, I think we will go on the offensive with a Sirfetch'd. Looks to be alright to me. First things first. Great Ball. What do we find? Another Coalossal VMAX. This deck is so much fun. So much fun indeed. Yeah, let's get with Galarian. And yeah, we will heal off our fella. Yeah, let's get rid of these 2 cards. Yeah, let's go. Absorbing all the energies. 1, 2, 3. There goes Galarian Sirfetch'd. Getting all the energies in there. And Meteor Smash. Ka-cha! Eternatus. Don't even try it. You don't have any stand. You cannot win against an archetype like that. Also, our fella gets healed up. It's fine. And his he can get rid of some bench hitters while he's at it. But yeah, we got rid of the Eternatus VMAX. Let's get 2 prize cards. We have the Rotom Phone, which is nice. If the Rotom Phone could find bosses or its game, we have 2 Rotom Phones. So we have 2 chances of using Primate Wisdom, putting the boss on top. So this archetype so good. I am loving it. I'm loving it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content as well. If you are, be sure to mouse the like button as always. Not to mention, this Galarian Sirfetch'd now has a 20 buff, so technically he will need to do 230 damage. He's gonna slap with the Hoopa here. It's a one prizer which we can easily take down. The only thing we need is a switch because we have a pivot with Lily's Pokédoll to reset the attack effect of Meteor Smash. Easy enough. 2 Rotom Phones and a Marnie. Fine. Definitely gonna be finding a switch card with that. Because Galarian Sirfetch'd. Okay, there's the reset stamp to 1. Ooh. We do have an energy. Energy. We could put the energy on top if we draw into another energy. Okay, damage decreased. We got some poison damage as well. Well. Well, this is ridiculous, right? We're gonna be putting 1 energy on the Coalossal VMAX. Just need to find 1 energy from the research and we should be okay. Or a switch card. Okay, there's the switch card. It's fine. We didn't have an energy, but we have the switch, so we can reset the effect. So that's why the Lily's Pokédolls are in here. Boom. Well played. Sirfetch'd in the house. We can even get more energies. Not that we need it. Probably not. Well, you can get more stone fighting energies onto your Sirfetch'd to make it even more tankier than ever before. So the Sirfetch'd is very good as well. Okay, we're going to be playing 1 more game, fellas, with this archetype. It's going great. We slapped 2 Eternatus. Seems to be very popular. Not to mention, we have a lot of bulk, so ADP will also have it rough. As mentioned, don't slap down your Dedanes and Marnies against that specific archetype. Okay, probably gonna be seeing ADP right now. I see an ADP deck box, or actually an Arceus deck box. We lost the coin flip as well. They're gonna go first. They're gonna Intrepid Sword. I don't know how the matchup will go, so the opponent will go first. We're drawing a couple of things. We already start with Coalossal V. We can get the buff biting on there as well and an attach of the turn, so that's actually not too bad. The only bad thing about this... Oh! Eternatus? Why? Why is everybody playing Eternatus? In this scenario, we can put the buff biting, so we have 270, which is stone energy. I wonder if he's playing the Galarian Zigzagoon variant or the poison archetype. Why is everybody playing Eternatus? This is like automatic victory for us. This time we go second though, so he will need to find an energy, otherwise he's going to lose so terribly. Okay, Crobat drawing 3 cards. If there's not an energy in there, it is as good as game. I don't know how many energies an Eternatus build typically has. Okay, it's another one of these builds. Poison Madness. Okay, Galarian Slowbro. Does he have a switch card? He does have Dark City. He can retreat and poison us immediately. Not something I love to see, but it's okay. Okay, there's a switch card. Yeah, poisonous. Fine. Yeah, he does have the energy as well. Wow. Just need to get rid of that Dark City while we're at it. Okay. We are poisoned. Let's get that stone fighting energy. Let's get this up and rolling. We will go with the quick ball. Getting rid. Mallow and Lana is probably not necessary in a matchup like this, but I don't want to get rid of it, so I'm actually going to get rid of the balls instead, and we will find ourselves... We can find ourselves Oranguru first, then switch over it, and then Marnie. Maybe that is a nice choice. We could have drawing into Air Balloon or something. Just want to get rid of that poison damage for sure. Marnie time. Okay. Great Balls, Quick Communications, and Rotom Phones. Seems okay to me. Okay, Great Ball first. What do we get? Crobat. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Great Ball, another one of these. The Sirfetch'd is also very busted in a matchup like this. Okay, next up, we're gonna be using Communication for nothing, funny enough. So we can find the Dene, right? There's all 1 Mallow Lana in there. I think I will go for the Dene so we can draw more cards. I actually want to be finding ourselves a switch card. Stone fighting energy on top, so we draw that, or a research for next turn. Yeah, the research for next turn does sound nice. Let's go. Lots more cards. We do have the switch here, so that's good. We will be behind on prize cards, so maybe he could like Marnie as well. So we're actually gonna go with Primus Wisdom, putting the research on top, ensuring that he doesn't do some funky stuff. Another one of the buff battings here, and actually I am going to sacrifice my Dedenne. Yeah, I wonder if he's gonna get out of the active position. Probably. He has Dark City, so if we're behind and we find our martial arts dojo, we can one-hit KO this fella instantly. I'd rather give up the Dedenne than give up the Oranguru. Communication going along. Also, it depends. If we find like a boss, we can also take care of like a 2-prize bench sitter while accelerating more energies. That is also a tactic with Coalossal VMAX. Okay, he has Eternatus VMAX, he has the attach of the turn. Crobat for 5 cards. Okay. Right now, he will need to go through 2 VMAXs because he takes 2 prize cards here. He could boss the Oranguru, technically. Galarian Slowbro V. So lots of Galarian madness going around. We're playing Galarian Sirfetch'd. I wonder what he's gonna do. He has the research. If I want this Dedenne to get knocked out so we can rely on the martial arts dojo, we have a research and we still have a Crobat left, so that would be like fantastic. Okay, is he gonna go for it or not? Interesting for sure, he can knock us out. Okay, rapid fire poison. He has 7 Pokemon in play, so he one-shots us regardless. He could leave it in the active position. No, he's gonna go after it, instantly knocking out Dedenne. Okay. We will promote the one with the energy. Okay. Coalossal VMAX. We can attach there. We do have Galarian Zigzagoon and some more ways to go about this, so I will not use the ability just yet. Just attaching over here. I'm gonna go for research. Just need to find martial arts dojo. Yeah, another one of these. Martial arts dojo, we need to find that for sure. We can put an energy on top to smack more damage, but we need to find martial arts dojo. So this is a combination we can do. Smacking down this. We need to do that in this order. Quick ball, getting rid of the communication. Finding ourselves Crobat. Where's the martial arts dojo? Switch card. I guess we could run that. Switch on top, energy on top. What do we put on top? Research for next. So we already have research, maybe an energy. So we have. There's already an energy on top. Maybe the switch card. These are all good things. Switch card. Switch card. The only thing we will need is like a quick ball for Galarian Zigzagoon, Galarian Sirfetch'd afterwards. Okay, will the stadium card of choice be in there? We do have the Sirfetch'd a little bit late to the party though. Yeah, putting the stone energy on top. We will not be able to one-hit KO him, unfortunately. Let's go, eruption shot. Yeah, we don't take the KO. Too bad. He will not be able to one-hit KO as we have 2 stone fighting energies. And we have the buff padding, so we have a lot of HP. He could poison us, technically, but we have a switch card ready. And also Galarian Sirfetch'd would love to take care of one of these fellas. Also, he doesn't have energies on all of these fellas, so he's probably gonna let this guy see the discard pile. Capture energy, will we see? Yeah, there's a Croagunk, the first Croagunk of the game. So even with poison damage, he's only gonna rack up 10 extra damage, which means we will survive this hit. We still have Mallow and Lana, one of them in the deck, but I think I will go on the offensive with the Sirfetch'd. That gives up only 2 prize cards. Well, it doesn't matter which one we are going on the offensive with. I think we just... yeah, Sirfetch'd is definitely busted. I think I'll just switch to this fella. We do have a research along with that. Interesting for sure. Yeah, the opponent is thinking long about his turn because I don't know what his win con is. Maybe he goes after Crobat, but we don't have more 2-prizers on our bench. We don't. Yeah, he can go after Crobat and the Oranguru, but it only gives him 3 prize cards. He will need to go through a Coalossal VMAX at one point, which is way too hard for him to do. This is very funky, playing 3 games, 3 turns, like 3 other wins for sure. He's now ahead in the prize race, but he can never take down a big Coalossal VMAX. He can never do that. Boss, this guy, okay, interesting for sure. Maybe he thinks we don't have a switch. How many switches in our discard pile? 2 and a Mallow and Lana. So maybe he thinks we're stuck. Now, that is not going to be the case. Yeah, this guy gets damage, which is irrelevant. Yeah, we do have boss as well, so yeah. Not going to matter too much here. We will go and put the boss on top, so we can actually take care of everything. Let's go with the G-Max Boulder. Bam! Okay, now he has to face the biggest threat of all. He can go after the Coalossal VMAX. He could, but he needs an Eternatus VMAX for that, and we have boss on top. So I don't know what is gonna happen. He's actually discarding a couple of cards. He still has access to Dark City, so he can technically poison us. Okay, Coalossal V, Quick Ball, and Reset Stamp. Okay, Reset Stamp is good. If he like knocks out this fella, we can stamp him to 1. We are still paralyzed, so hoping to draw into... Yeah, the poison damage will not do a lot for sure if we take care of the Eternatus. He can slap for Power Accelerator, I think, like 30 damage, and then get energy on this Eternatus, so he has 2 attackers ready while we are poisoned. It's not looking good for the opponent for sure. Let's see here. What did he already use? 1 boss. 3 Darkness Energies in discard pile. And we still have access to Mallow and Lana. Do love the Rotom phones as well. Digging deeper for the cards you want. You can draw them out with Oranguru. Okay, there's a boss again. Okay, he can knock this guy out with the poison damage? Maybe? Huh. Interesting. He can take this guy down. But if he takes us down, maybe he has to like leave it stuck in the active. And if it actually has 380 HP. So even with poison damage, he's not taking him down. Like this is busted. Okay, he leaves us stuck in the active, not even poisoning us. Okay. Okay, that is weird. We can stamp him to a low hand size. I think I will just knock him out. Yeah, that's fine. We can just knock him out. I don't know what his plan was. Yeah, the boss can go for there. That doesn't matter if we knock out the Galarian Slowbro. Oh yeah, what did I do? There's no switch card in here. Oh boy. No switch card in sight. Okay, that was weird. Weird for sure. The bosses are something we need. Unless we knock out everything, right? Let's see here. Quick Ball. Get rid of a VMAX. What do we have left to work with? 1 Air Balloon. And a Mallow and Lana. 1 Air Balloon and a Mallow and Lana. That's not a lot to work with. Yeah, not a lot to work with for sure. We do have boss, so whatever is the case, we probably should have attached here, so we could have racked up some damage. Can Marnium to a low hand size. Wait, yeah, I definitely want to find an energy now. What did I do? That last couple of plays were wrong. We do have the Mallow and Lana, which is nice. And the Rotom phones might potentially put an energy on top. Potentially. Okay, energy on top. So we are saved by Rotom Phone because Rotom Phone is the most broken card in the format. There we go. I'm getting even some more bulk. Yo, now we're fine. Now we're out of the woodworks. So Rotom Phone, luckily we draw into that. What now? Only one prize card remains. And we Marnie them. This guy can take care of everything. There's no way he can win, right? This is it. There goes Toxicroak. He can no longer poison us, so he's going down. This guy has 380 HP. He can knock us out with the Eternatus VMAX, but then we come with this fella. So racking up lots of energies is definitely interesting with the Eruption Shot. Very an amazing attack. People will be losing games if they're playing fighting weak stuff against us. And also 130 gets rid of most one prize Pokemon. There's the switch going over to Eternatus. Drawing a lot of cards. What is he looking for? What is he looking for? Attachment on the Eternatus. Eternatus VMAX. Okay, Marnie. We could technically draw into... yeah, the Mallow and Lana's on the bottom of our deck, so either he knocks us out or he remains where he's at. There's the Eternatus VMAX. Is he going to knock us out? Yes or no? I wonder what he's waiting for. Here's the Martial Arts Dojo. We actually needed previous turn, so now it's pretty close. He only needed one more prize card. Is that a Weak Guard Energy? No, it's a Capture Energy. So Weak Guard Energy could actually save Eternatus, but none of these fellas are playing that. Well played. Either way, if he had that, we can also boss something. So for now, let's go. G-Max Boulder. Bam! That's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed a Coalossal VMAX video. If you did, be sure to mouse the like button as always. Also check out PokeTownStore.com. If you're looking for a Vivid Voltage codes, looking for Coalossal VMAXs as well, you can go on PokeTownStore.com and use Zapdos TCG, the coupon code, for 5% of your next order. How incredible is that? And also, if you're from Europe, be sure to check out cardmarket.com. They actually have everything you want, from physical products to even other stuff that you need, sealed products. They have loose cards. If you're from Europe, you can sell and buy cards on that website. There's a €5 coupon code on the screen right now. If you're the lucky person that got it, be sure to let me know in the comment section below. Anyhow, have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks again for tuning in today, and subscribe for more content. Peace out.